Hey everyone, Luke here, and today we're exploring the world of ghosts. I'll be starting like always with an acrylic underpainting to lock in my sketch and solidify some shapes and values. I'm using a burnt sienna for this underpainting simply because I ran out of raw umber. Now, I wish I had a more academic, fine art, color theory reasoning for this underpainting choice, but sometimes what you have available is the best choice. I mix a bit of titanium white into my underpainting to separate the light values from the midtones. I pre-mixed a very simple palette with some warm ochres, a little bit of blues, and a very simple value scale from my Ivory Black to the titanium white. And now that my board is all prepped, I can jump into the painting. As I mentioned today, I want to explore the world of ghosts and how I like to perceive them. You always see ghosts in scary moments or scary places. You're home alone, in a new environment, maybe down a dark hallway or in a bedroom, perhaps under your bed or in the corner of your room. But what do they do during the day? How do they keep themselves busy? I imagine what a ghost would be doing while you're at work or out of the house. Perhaps in an abandoned home, waiting for somebody to move in. Maybe ghosts are really sad and lonely, and them scaring you is just them unable to control their excitement that someone is in their life again. Maybe they're stuck in a prison and cannot leave the house. I mean, truthfully, you never really see ghosts outside, or at least if you do, it's not often. They tend to stay where they're at and target their next visitor. So imagine you were stuck in your own home for an eternity. I'm sure some of you would really enjoy that, myself included. But in reality, after your family had passed on, your friends, you would eventually get lonely and want to leave the prison of your own home. No matter how introverted you are, the next person to come into your life, you would be at least somewhat interested in communicating with them, even if they couldn't see you. At some point, you would reach out. It's just human nature. We're not meant to be alone all the time. And maybe that's the reason why ghosts are so scary. Sure, the floorboards creaking can cause quite the scare. And yes, the footsteps upstairs when you're home alone can be quite unsettling. And that window shutting on its own can only be, quote, just the wind so many times. But I think what the real scare is the subconscious thought of this one person forever stuck in a prison, unable to leave their environment, unable through normal means to communicate with anyone. And when they do try to communicate, they often scare away the person they are trying to reach out to. That would be hell enough for the most of us. So I imagine this ghost patiently waiting, watching people walk by this home, waiting for just someone to return, perhaps thinking about the times they have scared people away, but just waiting for someone just so they don't feel alone anymore. And that's the lonely ghost. So maybe the next time you're visited, instead of being afraid, perhaps have the thought that that ghost is so excited to have you in its life, it would risk scaring you away forever just for you to know someone else is here. So what do you think? Why do you think ghosts are here? Do you believe in them? Do Do you not? I would love to know down in the comments. Tell me your thoughts and feelings about ghosts. And perhaps if you'd like to get a print of this lonely ghost, I'll leave a link for you down in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification to get notified as soon as I drop a new video. And as always, thanks again so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very great day.